big goings on at the White House.
Yep.
Selena Gomez dropped by.
Hey,
No,
hey, Joe.
I don't think she was there for pleasantries with President Biden. Something more important, actually. I think she was there to talk about mental health and initiatives to encourage people to actually pay attention to your mental health. And I think this is really important, something we've talked about, removing the stigma of getting mental health treatment. And here's what Selena had to say about it.
Thank you, Dr. Biden, for inviting all of us here to the People's House. It's such an honor, and you have made all of us feel very welcome, so thank you for that. We have an incredible historic day ahead of us. This is the first ever Mental Health Youth Action Forum, and on this stage are some of the brightest young leaders in mental health advocacy. The Surgeon General's recent advisory on youth mental health shows just how seriously this crisis is being taken by the Biden administration and the Department of Health and Human Services. The document is a comprehensive plan that brings America's attention to this urgent public health issue and provides recommendations for how it can be addressed.
So, look, the reason I think this is so important is there is a crisis in this country, especially after COVID, where there are so many young people struggling. Suicide rate is up. I have a friend who is a therapist who is dealing with teens every week, devotes like 1 day a week just to the teens on the suicide hotline. So the idea that somebody as high profile as her would kind of go there and be at the helm of all of this, I think is
Smart choice by the administration.
I think you guys are absolutely right. And the reason why Selena Gomez feels so near and dear to this issue is because she's spoken in depth on how she battled her own mental health issues growing up a child superstar, and even has a media company now dedicated to tackling mental health issues. But at this forum that took place, I mean, they weren't just talking about destigmatizing mental health, but also discussing what action can take place to reduce mental health struggles, one of which was an idea on how to change labor laws by implementing new paid time off to treat mental health days similar to how you would treat sick days, which I think is kind of an interesting concept, and maybe you could see that moving forward.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think all of those things where, you know, people can talk about it. I mean, to me, that's the baseline, is just talking about it is so critical right now. And, you know, look, Washington, D.C. is so polarized right now that you just can't get anything done, it seems. This seems to be a little enclave unto itself, where I think
you can get
people are kind of on board on both sides.
It's also easier for people to get behind because we're not talking about changing a law, right? This is, so in D.C., that's the thing that always gets people going at each other. But this is something that everybody should be able to rally behind.
So critical.
Because, in the wake of the pandemic, extremely critical.
Hi, my name is Addison. I live in Galveston, Texas. I think this is an awesome thing to see politics and pop culture come together, because people see celebrities more than they pay attention to politics, as unfortunate as it is. So seeing Selena Gomez, someone who's as popular and influential as her, talking with politics with someone who can actually be taken seriously, this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and she was the right choice. She was really the right choice. She
By the way, she sounded really comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you think she had a teleprompter?
She did have a teleprompter.
She did?
Yeah.
She was very good about
you can tell. And that's fine.
Not looking like she was
No,
reading
she knows how to use a teleprompter, which is really difficult to do, where you're natural, right? We don't have one. That's why we're so unprofessional.
And explains a lot.
We are...